Chemical peels are a common practice now in skincare, and they're usually done to improve the appearance and the feel of the skin. However, while beneficial when done correctly, they're not without their risks. So in this video, we'll talk about what a chemical peel is, why it's done, how it works, and the different types. In the videos after this, we'll talk more about the procedure itself, how to prepare for it, aftercare, side effects, and all that good stuff. So be sure to follow along. So what are chemical peels? Chemical peels are procedures that are done by applying a layer of a specific kind of chemical solution onto your skin. This chemical breaks up the bonds that hold your skin cells together in the top layers of the skin and removes them. So what you're doing is chemically exfoliating your skin. Now, the chemicals that are used for chemical peels are usually strong concentrations of acids and active ingredients. We'll cover these more in detail when we talk about the types of chemical peels later in this video. Now, before we go into the types of chemical peels, let's talk about why chemical peels are done. People get chemical peels done to treat things like fine lines and wrinkles, acne, scars, and uneven skin tone. Some people even have deep chemical peels done for precancerous growths that need to be removed from deeper within the skin. Of course, this is done by a professional in a clinical setting after much consultation. However, in general, chemical peels are done to make the skin healthier, more firm, less textured, and less blemished. So what are the types of chemical peels? Chemical peels can either be superficial, medium, or deep. They can also be classified based on the kind of chemical solution being used. However, the concentration of the solution, how long it's left on the skin, and even the kind of solution used will ultimately depend on the depth of penetration into the skin that you want to achieve. Superficial or light chemical peels use mild chemicals, usually acids, in relatively low concentrations to gently exfoliate the epidermis of the skin, which is the outermost layer. It does not penetrate and affect the deeper layers. The specific types of superficial peels include alpha hydroxy acids like glycolic acid in 20 to 50% concentrations, lactic acid in 10 to 30% concentrations, and mandelic acid up to 40% concentrated. You can also use beta hydroxy acids like salicylic acid up to 30%. For medium chemical peels, the chemicals used will remove the skin cells from both the outer layer of skin or the epidermis and the upper part of the middle layer of skin called the dermis. These are used for deeper wrinkles, scars, and blemishes of the skin. According to the experts, the most common chemical agents currently used for medium depth peeling are 70% glycolic acid and 35 to 50% TCA, with or without the added combination solutions like Gessner's. And finally, we'll talk about deep chemical peels. Now, with the advent of lasers, many professionals no longer advise you to get deep peels done. Lasers are simply safer, easier, and less traumatic for the skin. However, many people have done deep peels successfully with great results, and some people still choose to have them done. These are usually done for people with deep small growths, deep hyperpigmentation, deep scars, and other skin abnormalities that can be fixed by completely resurfacing all the layers of the skin. Needless to say, deep peels have to be done by a doctor or a professional in a clinical setting. The two most commonly used deep peels are high concentration TCA, more than 50%, and the phenol peel. However, high concentration TCA peels have fallen out of favor due to the frequent complications, a high incidence of scarring, and significant unpredictability when it comes to how deep it penetrates the skin. On the other hand, the Baker Gordon phenol peel, which is considered to be the original deep chemical peel, provides reliable and consistent deep chemical exfoliation and is the preferred agent of choice for deep peeling. Now, even though all of this might sound intimidating, some research and a good conversation with your doctor or skincare professional should give you all the information that you need to make the right decision. So don't worry. In our upcoming videos, we will talk about how to prepare for chemical peels, how they are done, the side effects, and what to expect afterwards and aftercare. So be sure to follow along to see those. Here at Sassily Skin, we do our best to help you understand and take care of your skin. Help us to keep helping you by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And remember that happiness is a habit, just like skincare.